All right, what's up, folks? Here we are, into the market week, really close. It's about 3:45 on Friday, and so we're going to go ahead and take a look at our trades that we engaged in this week, and so we're really just the last 2 days. So Thursday, the 16th of April, and Friday, the 17th of April. We've got our trades right here. I'm not really going to talk about taking the VIX positions off. Some were for more profit than others. Still working through some of the VIX issues that we had earlier in the year, when all of the volatility spikes. And so we're down VIX on the year, but we're continuing to go through and slowly make back some of those gains. So let's get into XME. Higher implied volatility. So higher implied volatility here at 56. So it was one of the ones that we don't have on for June. So went out for June and just sold a really tight strangle, synthetically a straddle here. So that's the position as we see it there. We go out to our Analyze tab. Nice break evens. We're going to adjust at 15 and adjust at 20. Not quite sure what those adjustments look like. What I think would happen is we would, if we go down to 15, I would move this 18 call down to 17, create a full-on straddle. So not just a synthetic straddle, but a full-on straddle. Then add a position at 15, right? So that's what we would look at doing there. Opposite, so if we go up to 20, move the 17 put up, create a 18 centered straddle. One contract, as you can see, so short, took in 258 in credit, looking for 129 as our debit to look for 50%. From a charting perspective, nice down here at the bottom. Of course, we would then get past our break evens there on the bottom. A little bit of volatility, so we're looking at just over a month until we'd be challenged here on that side. So let's go into USO. USO, man, we've been killing USO for quite a bit. Really nice yearly profit on USO. This isn't the position, but this is actually, yeah. So I think these two are the ones that we put on over the last few days. Small positions here, just going to ladder in. If we get down to 4, I'm going to look to add here. Okay, so if we get down to 4, going to look to add here. We go to our view trades. So it looks like I got price of 24. Currently at 24.5. So there's that. If we get to 30 or 40 on this, I would look to add the rest. This is half position on right now. Same thing here. This is today's trade, right? So view trades today. What did we get in here? We got 3.5. We got in at 16. It's at 16.5. So really just working this a little bit. Again, looking for 25 or 30 to add in another layer here. I don't like to go in too much on the first one, especially when I'm just doing singles. Give myself the ability to ladder into some of these positions here. Finally, let's go into our SPY iron butter, our butterfly. Granted, now this happened yesterday before the major bump in, I guess, the Gilead drug, right? So we're seeing major Gilead Sciences drug here. I went to the 20 delta here on this, so had continued to see quite a large move. Went to the 20 delta, which is now the 31 delta. Sold a butterfly here. I think I'm risking $810 to make 190 on this particular position for May. But when we take all of the positions over the last 2 days that we've added on, right, this XME position, USO position, and this SPY butterfly position, that's 500 or so over the course of this particular day. And so as long as we are hitting those targets, right? Hitting those targets of adding at profit targets, right? A couple $100 a day, then we are keeping that job away, right? So that's the goal. So these are the 14 and 16 trades here. I don't have a closing order here on this position. I do have closing orders. I think I have them at 2 cents. I've got them in at 2 cents here on both of these. We'll continue to watch what happens. Yeah, OIH reverse split. So we see that we just got Roku and I don't want demand. Sorry, I don't. It looks like we just got Roku and Roku and OIH here on. Now OIH just did a reverse split. Let's look. Let's see if we want to kind of do anything real time here. OIH. OIH and Roku. Of course, you're gonna see. This isn't great here. OIH. All right, there we go. That's a little bit better here in OIH, just for us to get a little bit better idea of what it's doing. Yeah, and then so you totally lose. There it is. All right, so 4.8. Nothing there. So that's essentially worthless to us. Roku. We're seeing Roku here. Roku's doubled. We are seeing a little bit. What does the Roku options chain look like? Then we have some resistance here. So we've got some resistance here, We've got, I'm going to say that's resistance as well. We do have this gap that it's trying to fill. So there's still a gap between 160 and this high candle, 154. 153.35. Let's see here. Let's go to the trade grid. Roku. I'm interested. There's some decent premium here on these 150s. Let's 150s, 155s. I don't think we've got a 13, so really you'd be looking at 140s. So 139, 140. Not a ton. 77% probability of profit, 27 delta, 139. We've got a 13.7 expected move. We've got a solid chart here. We've got the chart that tells us this move here, this fractal energy scan, right? So we're overbought. Thing that gives me pause, right? And this has nothing to do with the chart. This is purely kind of the story, right? Is that people are streaming right now, this is totally our entire move. This is almost $20. Got an expected move of 13. I don't want to totally go short here, and we're seeing that if we have anything, it should in theory be a short here. Got a little bit of a retracement here on this RSI 2. So both times we've had RSI 2. You know what? Let's see what happens. We're just gonna go. Might look at it. So it's a little bit of the thought process there that goes into these trades. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, it was a good week. It was another good week for us. Really just looking at trying to make things happen. And we'll do a full-on portfolio review later this weekend and look at some charts and just some exciting things. And we'll just keep plugging away. So If you have any questions, reach out to me at ryan@sellthatoption.com. Otherwise, let's just get to it this weekend. Have a great one, folks.